Hey guys, welcome back to another Tuesday meeting. I'm here again with Jordan. Don't worry, Craig will be back with us next week. He's not gone. Just yeah, we're wanting to continue on the conversation from last week, talking about social media, your online presence, and just as important as it is to get views and get leads and get people into the door, equally as important on how do they convert into an actual lead? How do they end up in your CRM? What are they clicking on? What's the call to actions that you're going to use to convert them from somebody that's just looking on your Instagram or your Facebook or from an ad into a potential client? So today we really want to just take a deeper dive into your websites, some of the website structure that you should have, some of the funnels, a little bit closer look at the Hoobie account itself, how we structure ours, and then talk to you guys about Zapier,
Zapier.
however you pronounce it. If you ever hear somebody from the Link team talking about, oh, we could just zap it over to somewhere, this is what we're talking about. You guys do not need to learn how to do it. More so, just want to show you guys what it is so that you're aware of what we're talking about when we're saying, oh, we could run a meta ad or we could run a traffic ad and then we'll just zap it to your account,
hmm
just to give you guys an idea of kind of what it is. So, um, yeah, do you have anything before we start?
No, just reiterating that it's important to have the social media accounts and everything set up, but it's just as important to have them funnel somewhere, and that's the whole point of setting it up. So,
Sweet. I'm going to share a screen for a little bit. I'm going to kind of run you through how we have it set up for the Hat Trick team. Obviously, all of you guys can copy everything we're doing. So everything that we promote on our websites, everything that we talk about, all of the programs, all of the offerings, the bundle and save, the instant cash offer, the buy before you sell, the 5-step marketing plan is all offered to you guys as Link agents. You don't have to have ever done it. You don't need to know how it works. You just need to know that you can offer it. So if you guys do have any questions along the way, feel free to throw chat in, raise your hand, and or schedule time with us after the meeting. And if you want to take a deeper dive into our 5-step marketing plan, into one of the client programs, or you want to schedule a call to completely change your website and match us identical, we could do that too. So here is some of the examples. I can move that, not that page. Sorry, technical difficulties. Was this it?
there we go.
All right, here we go. So when we were talking about putting a Hoobie link in one of your social media accounts, I'm going to show you guys briefly why that's important. I have mine in my Instagram, in my Facebook, on my TikTok, on my YouTube, across all of the Hat Trick accounts. No matter what social media account it is, instead of linking directly to our website, I link directly to Hoobie. So when I pull up my Hoobie account, this is going to be the call it 3 to 5 main call to actions that we really want somebody to use. So when we talked last week about breaking up your content into buckets, all of the content that I'm posting right now is about new agents and our school platform. It's talking about local sellers and how our 5-step marketing plan can help sell your home faster. It's about trying to get agents to join the Hat Trick team itself, or it's getting other agents to join Link in general. By having just one condensed spot for all traffic to funnel through, it makes it easy for me in every video I talk about. Hey, just click the link in my bio to learn more. Click the link in my bio. I don't need to constantly be updating what my bio says, what my bio is,
hmm
trying to match different ad types to different links. It's just one easy spot that gives the, I guess, lead only 3 or 4 potential call to actions. It also allows you to send people not just to a website. So if I want somebody just to join a school platform, they can come into here, click join school platform, brought right into here. If they want to learn more about our 5-step marketing plan, they come straight in, learn more about our 5-step marketing plan. Um, if they want to join our team or if they want to start their own team with Link, it takes them straight into the Link website. So it really allows you to push traffic accordingly where you want to, cross website, cross accounts, not just pushing everybody to the same spot every time. So, um, if you guys have not yet, definitely still check out Hoobie, check out Linktree, any other ones.
Those are the two biggest ones. I think because you said 3 to 5 call to actions for these links, which I think, yeah, the most important one should be at the top as well. But you're also not limited to the amount of links you can put in here.
Mhm.
You can organize them
We
from
throw YouTube videos
priority
in
and
here.
yeah. So, if you have a top listing that you maybe just made a video about, you can throw it up there. But if you have other things that you want to prioritize, you can just move these links around and add as many as you want to in there as well.
Sweet. And so when you're looking at your kind of online presence, this is really step two, if you will. So you have your social media accounts, you have the content that's going out. This is kind of taking place and or a step in between your social media accounts and your actual website itself. Um, just as important is going to be your website. So I wanted to just kind of run through how we've set up the Hattrick website to prevent roadblocks, so or dead ends. What you really want to do is when you're doing an audit of all of your online presence and of your websites and of your lead journeys, you want to act as a buyer, as a seller, as a potential lead. If you're looking to attract agents, if they click on an ad and they go to your Instagram account and there's no call to action, there's no Hoobie link, that's a dead end. Where can they go from there? You want them to be able to go see an Instagram post that I posted, go to my Hoobie account, say I want to join the Hattrick team. By clicking on join the Hattrick team, I could read about it, I could watch videos, I could schedule a call, I could learn about why I should join the Hattrick team. In a little bit, we'll go through how to set up the funnels, the best route, but you want to really go through and try to prevent roadblocks, dead ends. Nothing's worse than putting good quality content out there, getting people to view it, getting people to click on it, and then either your link's dead, like it
Yeah.
just takes you to
Yeah.
a 404 page URL,
hmm
or they click on your Instagram. They're not going to probably send you a DM. They want to be able to learn more. They want to be able to go somewhere else. So, um, changing it up a little bit to buyers and sellers. The way we've structured the Hattrick site is just kind of a quick tagline about us trying to do one like kind of mission statement. We always highlight our featured listing here. So people come in here, just watch a video on it. And then we go straight into either are you a seller or are you a buyer? So we like to really push people into two buckets. Are you looking to sell or are you looking to buy? And this is just for completely organic traffic. If somebody just looks up hattrickre.com, if they're coming from a Google My Business, the intent here is not to be super salesy. So I'll show you guys some of the funnels we use for ads in a little bit. But this is for somebody that we expect wants to learn a little bit more, wants to read a little bit more, wants to browse around. So whether they click, I'm looking to sell, looking to buy, I'll take you into those funnels in a second. We then go immediately into our client programs. So what is our different value props? What can we offer that another agent might not be able to? So we talk about our bundle and save offer, our buy before you sell offer, or your cash or your instant cash offer. This, in our mind, is a differentiator for us that we can go pitch to somebody. And when we say, "Oh, go check out our website to learn more about our bundle and save program," it's one of the first buttons they see. If they don't immediately go into, "I want to sell" or "want to buy," they can go learn more about a specific client program. Then we kind of try to build credibility, showcase some of the listings we've recently sold, show a little bit about us, explore different areas, and then work with us. So different call to actions on the landing page that we're going to have versus within some of these funnels. So if somebody comes in and maybe they are a potential seller and they want to click on the sell with the Hattrick team, when they click learn more, once again, this is not a very salesy focused funnel. This is for organic traffic. We don't want it to feel like it's an ad. We don't want it to feel like they need to fill out a form to gain more information. I'll show you what those ones look like and how it's a different feel in a little bit. But somebody would come in, they want to sell with the Hattrick team. We kind of talk about our 5-step marketing plan. We talk about professional marketing, our circle prospecting, meta ads, Google ads, open houses. We always include a few case studies to show, hey, we've sold these types of properties before. We could help sell yours. Then we go into client programs talking about how you can bundle and save, buy before you sell, instant cash offer, and kind of follow the same track that we do on the landing page from here. When somebody clicks into any one of these client programs, this is where it starts to become a little bit more salesy. So at the very, very top, I know it might look weird, or you think, oh, if somebody clicks on a link, why would they immediately have a button to fill out? But you have to think we are pushing people here from Meta, from Google. If I'm a client and I click, I want a home valuation or I want to learn how I could bundle and save. And I click on an ad and it goes straight into some long form writing and long form video. They're not going to fill it out. The ad itself should be enticing enough that when they click it, they immediately want to get started. And so on a phone, it looks great. On a website, it looks good. As soon as they click get started, it immediately prompts them to fill out their information. If they choose to pass this call to action, we go into a video and we say how it works. We are trying to really incorporate more and more video. People, like we think, want to hear who we are, want to see us talk, want to hear about us. So trying to incorporate more and more video. If you don't have any video yet, this could just as easily be a stationary photo. It could just be a picture. If you need some templates and pictures, let us know. After watching the video, another call to action. We want them to be able to connect with us. We then talk about case studies of times we've done it and it's worked, break it down now into 3 or 4 steps, another call to action. If they go through and pass up on those 3 different call to actions around the bundle and save program, maybe the bundle and save program isn't right for them. Still, we do not want any dead ends at all. So then they go back into other client programs. So maybe the bundle and save isn't right for them as a seller and they really need an instant cash offer because they're in a pinch. So then when they go to learn more on the instant cash offer, same exact setup. Once you have done it once or twice, you could just replicate it. It's really easy to then go and film your videos, write the different content using either us as example, the link website as example, whatever it is. But yeah, so call to action, video, why you should receive a cash offer, another call to action, case studies of us doing it and it working, how the process works, another call to action, another seller program. So the real idea here is once you get somebody into your website, they should theoretically never leave until they fill something out. You always want to be giving them more and more information. You don't want them to get to the bottom of a page and say, oh, well, that program didn't work for me, so I'm leaving. I'm going to a different website. Trying to keep them in that loop, staying on the page as much as possible, learning about you. By putting video in here instead, they're able to see your face, hear you talk. I feel like they think they've already spoken to you by the time you get on the phone with them. You're not some random guy that they just clicked an ad on or getting a cold call from. You're Andrew Maliki with the Hatcher team that I just watched a 3-minute video on. So, sorry, just rambled for a really long time.
No,
you
that's
have
all good
anything
stuff.
to add to that?
I think kind of going back, just being super social media focused on my end is on these landing pages, I think it is important to incorporate video as well.
Yeah.
It's definitely important you can have static images, but just bringing on more personality within the website too. And it can be maybe a different tone, a little bit more professional, but I think it's really important still to have videos
Yeah.
on the website and the landing pages.
Yeah, you want people to feel your brand, hear your voice, kind of push that through instead of just a generic website like everybody else has. Without going too deep into it, when we run ads for you guys and for ourselves, when you go to like bundle and save, we create different sub funnels, if you will. So that was bundle G is the URL. And then you could do like bundle M for if it's coming from a meta ad, it's going to look to the consumer like it's the same exact ad. But by changing the URL, you can at least see and track where things are coming from. Is your Google campaign working better? Is your meta campaign working better? Or is it just organic? So some of them will do bundle without a G or an M or an O or whatever that next letter is to really test what types of ads are working better. So when we say do A/B testing and test different things by making small tweaks within your website, really could show you what's working and what's not when it comes to KPI tracking. So, all right, that is Hoobie, kind of a brief side of the website. The next step is going to be your Zapier account, your Zapier account, zapping it over, which I think is one of the most important tools you could have. And without your zaps set up correctly, everything else kind of falls out of place, if you will. So Right now, if you do not have it all set up correctly, once again, book a call with somebody from the Link team. We will help you get it set up. But if you have a website and you have your Instagram and you have your Facebook and you have your YouTube and you have your Hubi link out there and you have your open house sign in forms and they're all living in different systems, how are you tying them all into your CRM? Which I think is hands down the most important tool that you should be using right now is your CRM and making sure everything zaps into it correctly. If not, you're going to get emails when you get a lead on your Placer website or on your Luggage Presence website or from your Hubi account or when you get a DM or whatever it is, everything's not going to correctly funnel in. So if you guys do not have a Zapier account, you can get one if you want to just play around with it, or once again, just reach out to somebody on the Link team and we'll handle it for you. But in two sentences, what it is a kind of like middle ground software that takes leads from your websites, from Instagram, from Facebook, wherever it is, and pushes them wherever you want them to go. So that was a really bad example of how to explain it, but I'll show you. On a trigger, what you can do is take like your lead from Luxury Presence, and I could click when a new lead is created. You'll test the trigger, whatever. Then you can push that lead to wherever you want. So when a new lead comes in, I'm going to push it to my lead connector or it's my GHL account, and I want it to create a new contact. I could then manipulate the data. I could put what the first name is, what the last name is, their phone number, email. If I have a form that's talking about what's your address, you want a cash offer, I can input all of that here. On the tags, I'm going to put, this is from Luxury Presence. I'm going to put what the source is. I'm going to put if it's a lead, any notes, any business name, any of this information, any of the custom fields that I have in GHL is going to be populated through our Zapier account. I will do this for each page within our Luxury Presence site. I'll do this for our meta ads. So if somebody fills out an instant form, they're being pushed directly into my CRM. If they're being pushed from a Placer site, from a one-off landing page within GHL, no matter where the potential lead is coming from, I'm putting them through a Zap to make sure all the data is organized, all the data is consistent, and it's all being entered in the CRM the same exact way. So nobody's really falling through the cracks.
I think it might be important to talk about the difference between Zapier and an actual CRM like GHL. So
Yeah.
GHL would be more of manual inputs
Mhm.
and organization of leads
Yeah,
versus Zapier is funneling those leads for you.
correct.
So it's just a
Into the CRM.
middleman versus you manually inputting them.
100%.
Okay.
So if you don't use something like this, great point. You can receive an email from Luxury Presence or from your Placer account. It's going to say, hey, you have a new lead. Here's their first name. Here's their last name. Here's their phone number. Here's their email. And here's the message they left you on your website. You could then either take that lead and go input it into your GHL account. And then that's what's going to trigger an automation to start and the drip campaign to start and
Gotcha.
everything to start versus having something like this. When that lead comes in, if they fill out a form, it's going to auto populate into GHL for you. You don't ever need to touch it. By it creating the contact in GHL, it can set it off on an automation so that
Gotcha.
this is where if you fill out somebody's form on a website and you immediately get called, you immediately get texted, and you immediately get an email,
Mhm.
they're not that fast. They're using this, and it's going to just push them into your CRM for you. And then CRM is going to be a whole nother meeting,
Yeah.
probably next week or the week after, talking about how to set up the CRM, how to set up the automations, how to set up the drips to make sure it's not too automated, but there's not too much manual input on it as well. Um, but yeah, so that's Zapier. That's kind of websites, Hubi. The one thing I would ask everybody to do today is go to your Instagram, go to your Facebook, go to your YouTube, go to your TikTok, your LinkedIn, your websites, go everywhere and put the lens of a buyer or a seller or a potential lead on. What are you seeing? What is different from your website than every other real estate website out there? And if I'm going and I'm clicking through, do I hit any dead ends? Somebody should be able to go from any one of your social media platforms into a very clean and clear call to action. If your ad says, learn how you can bundle and save click here to learn more, and then they just go to a generic landing page or your generic website, there's gonna be a huge disconnect there from
Hmm.
what that lead was actually expecting to see and what they were expecting to get and what they actually got. If I'm running an ad saying, click here to learn more about our cash offer. And in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, well, they can go to the website and they could learn more and they could go and click through the Sell with the Hattrick team. And then when they click learn more there, they're going to get to the client programs. They're not going to do it. They're going to spend zero point 0.2 seconds on this
Hmm.
page. And if the first thing they see isn't tied directly to that ad that you were running, they're gone. And so go through all your different accounts, your websites, your Hoobie, your socials, and make sure you don't have any dead ends. People should never hit the end of a loop. They should never hit a dead end. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Long-winded. No,
long-winded
no, that was
way.
good.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so I will stop presenting now for a minute. We got a question from Brenda, and then we'll open up for kind of general Q&A. Um, Brenda said, so I don't forget to ask, I just got a Playster lead that wanted to connect through WhatsApp but felt off. What are your thoughts on leads that want to connect with you through WhatsApp? 99.9999999% of the time they're going to be fake. So we get probably a dozen or so a day through all of the links, Playster websites and link websites. Um, I've never seen one be real. So if you're getting any type of person that says, hey, I just could connect through WhatsApp,
Yeah.
I would guess they're not real.
The only people that we connect with through WhatsApp are overseas
Yeah.
that are, well, I guess that wouldn't really matter, but yeah, I mean, you know,
Yeah, I wouldn't put too much thought into it. If you have WhatsApp and you want to shoot them one message and say, "Hey, like, how can I help?" Feel free to. Yeah, don't think it would be real, personally. All right, what are we giving them after this? So we're gonna send you guys, I don't know, a checklist of things. We already gave them a checklist last week on the social media accounts to have. Yeah, I think the biggest ask would be make sure you guys don't have any dead ends and
yeah,
any
audit
roadblocks.
audit your own social media and maybe even have someone go through your Hoobie link and just start kind of doing
Mhm.
that journey and seeing what it looks like and what things you could fix that way.
Sweet. All right, we'll open it up. We got extra time today, so any questions that people have on websites, on funnels, on Zaps, anything at all? Who Vanessa said, who can help set up our Zap account? Dylan, yes. You guys could email Dylan. It's just DYLAN at Link Brokerages if you guys don't have it, or text the Krems line, and we'll set up a meeting with you guys. So if you do need help setting up funnels, websites, any changes made to your accounts onto your Zap accounts, just text Krems and Dylan or somebody on the team will be able to jump on with you guys and help you set it all up. Let's see. I think we might have just done that good of a job talking about websites and funnels that we don't have any questions.
I think the big one is going to be setting up the CRM and kind of going through that.
Yeah.
I think the automations is a huge point to get down.
Um, and we will do that on next week's meeting. Probably
I
do
think
part
so.
3 of it, maybe next week or maybe the week after. Um, just talking you guys through how we set up all the different lead journeys, all the lead campaigns. We'll give you guys all the scripts that we use, all the drip campaigns, all the emails, all the texts, anything that we use. We'll give to you guys. Vanessa also asked, how important would you say a website is? I personally think it's very important, not because it's going to make or break a deal, but it's just one of those, like, in my mind, check boxes that a potential client's gonna have in their mind. Like, if I go look this agent up online, do they have a website? Is it look clean? Does it have misspellings? Does it show that they are an agent and they're real and they've sold houses before?
Yeah.
Um, 20 years ago, it probably was like a luxury to have it and
Mm.
only the top agents have it. Now, because every agent has it, it's just one of those things that I think you need to have no matter what. And you could just build out these funnels very, very easily. Once you kind of, it's like set it and forget it. Once it's there, it's going to just live online, and SEO should continuously kind of upgrade as you're doing blog posts, as you're posting videos, as you're doing anything on it. So I definitely think every agent should have it. Do you have any
No, I
quick
agree. I think it builds credibility and it's also a nice place to have testimonials and case studies of past properties you've sold. I
questions?
also like looking at agents, what they currently have on the market. So
Yeah.
I think it is important.
Obviously, all link agents get a free place your site with us. It's IDX integrated, so it'll auto populate all of your listings, all of your recent solds, and give people home search capabilities. So it's free. Might as well use it. Set it up
Link.ai
once.
too. So.
Yeah. All right. Any other questions before we sign off for today? And yeah, next week we'll get into CRMs.
Did Andrew have one?
No. All right. Thank you guys for jumping on,
Sweet.
and we will see you guys next week.
Thank you.